Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Excuse me. Smoking my 320 Marte. Just a beautiful, beautiful pipe. I don't know if you can see the grain in that or not. Boy, it's got some beautiful straight grain on it. And in it, I'm smoking Black Irish Twist. I don't know if any of you saw Mark Welsh Piper's video where he was trying to smoke Black Irish Twist and he couldn't get it lit. And I was laughing so hard at that video because he just couldn't get it to light. And he messaged me and said, you know, how do you smoke this stuff? So I guess I'm going to have to watch your videos on how you prepare this. And so if any of you guys are wanting to know how to smoke Black Irish Twist, I do have videos on how I prepare it, how I cut it up, how I prepare it, how I put it in the pipe. You can just do how to prepare Black Irish Twist 2 a.m. pipe on the patio, and it'll come up in your YouTube. It should come up in your YouTube. I talked to Charlie Knott the other day. He had me rolling again. That guy is just so dang funny. But Curmudgeon Piper and I had been trying to get a hold of him. Doug had messaged me and said, have you heard from Charlie? And I said, no, I haven't heard anything from him. I said, every time I text him or I message him, the phone calls go straight to voicemail. So we both emailed, texted, and finally he got the messages and called us both. And he said Doug was giving him such a hard time. But Charlie, you're so old, you don't even know how to use your phone. Get one of your grandkids over there to show you how to use it. Charlie was laughing. He is such a good dude, man. Charlie Knott is just an amazing. He said he hadn't been watching videos or anything. He'd been a little down in the dumps. And so he said he was going to get back into watching videos. I absolutely love that guy so much. When he came here a year ago in May, a bunch of the guys came here. We had a meeting of the YTPC guys came here and we did barbecue and we sat around here and smoked our pipes, and I had a table in here and chairs all around it. We just all sat around and we had us a grand time, and Charlie just had me rolling. I couldn't even talk. I was laughing so hard. And I absolutely love that guy. He came all the way from Kentucky to sit here and talk with us and hang out, and he came a long way. It was like an 8-9 hour drive for him, I think. He and his wife. But it was a grand time. I had a great time. And I don't know if we'll ever see something like that happen again here. I don't know. And I know Mark Welsh Piper is talking about coming to the States and wants to come and hang out here for a few days. And I'm looking forward to that. If that happens, boy, that will just be one of the great joys of my life, is meeting Mark. Mark has been a great friend, and I look forward to him coming and hanging out here. We'll go, and I'll take him to Mylon Tobaccos and hook him up with some of my favorite blends, and we got a nice local brewery here, Parkway Brewery. I live in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. And right in Salem, Virginia, which is right in the Blue Ridge. And it's a little town. It's not a big town or anything. It's a little place. But we're real close to Roanoke, which is, a little bit bigger. Still not a big town, but it's a fairly good sized town. I come from California, so I'm used to, San Diego and Los Angeles and San Francisco and big towns, and even the big towns here, like Roanoke, is still very small town feeling, to it. Because it is a small town compared to, what I was used to. But there's a Parkway Brewing in Salem, is where they make all their own beers. They have music there all the time. Lots of different kinds of music, which is really cool. And they'll have bluegrass, they'll have blues, they have Grateful Dead bands, they have big brass bands that every once in a while will come in there, and it's a cool little place. And so I'll take him there. We'll have a few pints together, and maybe I can get my wife to drive so I can really have fun. But if any of you guys that are local here in the Roanoke area, if you want to meet up with Mark, let me know. We'll work something out. I'm not going to do a big thing like I did back in May when everybody came here, but I'll do a small thing. I've decided to take the day off today. I'm not doing any work today. It's still a little cold, a little chilly. It's supposed to start warming up in the next few days to get up into the upper 50s. Right now it's 44. We're supposed to get up into the mid 50s, upper 50s, and then into the 70s in next week. So those will be good days to get out and do my Am I working? A lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Just we had some big windstorms yesterday. I think I said that in my last video. Up to 60-mile-an-hour gusts. We had some rain and it didn't flood the basement, so I'm really happy about that. I was talking with, I have a plumber who is a good buddy of mine, and he comes over here and does a lot of work for us, and he put in a couple of electrical outlets in our bathrooms this week, and we didn't have any outlets in the bathrooms. And Denny and my daughter, they want outlets in the bathroom so they can dry their hair and all that kind of stuff. And so he came in and put in did a great job. Put in 4 outlets in each, 4 outlet with 4, sockets in it. And we had electrical coming into that right where he was going to put them. So it was fantastic. It worked out great. And he did an amazing job. While he was here, we were talking about, he's going to put in a sump pump down in the basement for us. We also discussed some of the drainage issues I'm having from the roof. The downspouts, they go into the ground and drain into the mains, which I guess nowadays is not legal. We're grandfathered in because our house is so old. But he said you're not supposed to drain into the mains anymore because it can plug up the mains with all the debris. So we were talking about bypassing the drain so that it doesn't drain into the mains, but drains down onto the yard out in front. And so I think that's what we're going to wind up doing. And hopefully when we get good heavy rains, it won't back up. I put some, he recommended some stuff to put down the drain that will eat up stuff in the pipes, the stuff that builds up inside of a pipe and all the detergents and all of that kind of stuff that just kind of builds up in there. So I put some of that down, and that seemed to help quite a bit. The basement drains, the sink where the laundry goes, drains into the sink there. And so you're always getting crud in that sink, constantly having to clean it out. I need to put a little catcher on there so that it catches any stuff. But it was nice to have rain and not get flooded, so that was good. So it seemed to do what it was supposed to do, somewhat, at least for the amount of rain we had. And it rained for a good 10 hours. So I was constantly down in the basement checking to make sure things weren't backing up. Got the dehumidifiers. Got 2 dehumidifiers down there running 24 hours a day. And But there's still a lot of stuff down there we got to do. I want to bring up my records and stereo and put it up in my music room, which is now upstairs. Used to be downstairs, but now it's upstairs. And so I'll put all that stuff in there, and I can listen to the stereo in there. I want to put the stereo in the living room, but Denny just won't let me. She hates music, I guess. But anyway, boy, this is so good. This Black Irish Twist is just so good. It's worth every relight you have to do. I don't care what anybody says. It's worth every relight. It does take some work to get it lit and going at the beginning. I find it helpful to put a bunch of it in the cellar in jars and just let it age for years before you smoke it. I did that when I first started smoking my Black Irish Twist. I just bought a whole bunch of it and put it in jars. And then I ran out. I smoked it all up. I ran out, so I started doing that again. So I've got some more in there. I did find a jar of it in the cellar downstairs from like 2022 or 2021. I think it is 4 years old. So I got a bunch of new stuff down in jars down there, and so that'll be in the aging as I'm smoking the old stuff that I have. I got a jar of fairly new stuff that Piper Dave sent me, and I've been smoking that mostly and letting the other stuff age, the stuff that's still in ropes. Dave sent me a bunch of sliced already. It's already sliced up, so I've been smoking that because that's easier to let dry out. But I enjoy the whole cutting and prepping of the ropes and the plugs and all of that kind of stuff. I just enjoy that. Like this Salty Dog. I just got a little bit left, but it comes in a nice plug, and you just cut little slices off, and you rub it out in your palms, and that Pepsi tastes weird. But anyway, I'm going to keep this one under 20 minutes. So I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. God bless. Bonus video today. 2 videos. That doesn't happen very often. So I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. God bless.